I can just introduce myself really quick. My name is Gyana Srivastava, and I am graduated from Wheaton College as a class of 2021 with a double major in economics and psychology. And since my graduation last year, I've been working in Boston in healthcare in two hospitals. One is McLean Hospital, which is a psychiatric hospital where I work as a mental health specialist, and I work with a lot of anxiety and depression patients just to assist them with their day-to-day needs, help them gain some skills, and just to make sure that overall I'm being able to help them out there. And other than that, I also help as a research assistant in the Division of Clinical Informatics at a hospital in Boston called Bethesda Deaconess Medical Center. And as a part of this position, I get to work with a lot of great companies and just to make sure that on a more international level, how can we make healthcare more accessible to just patients, for healthcare providers and like healthcare workers. And I felt like in the middle of this pandemic, that was a great place to be at. So these are the two places I work at. And yeah, if anybody has any extra questions or anything I can help out with as you would make these decisions about the next steps of your college life, please let me know, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. On that note, I just wanted to cover a little bit more about just like my Wheaton experience. I went to Wheaton College in Norton, Massachusetts. I just wanted to cover a little bit about my Wheaton experience, a little bit more about how Next has helped me and my career right now, and talk a little more about just internships and work experiences and how that works. So the first thing I wanted to mention was that Wheaton College is where I went, and I went as a small liberal arts college in in Norton, Massachusetts. And like it says, it promotes itself and prides itself on being like a small liberal arts college. And that's specifically what I needed, because I wanted something where I could get more one-on-one attention and just make sure that there were ample opportunities for me to grow and kind of push myself, challenge myself to kind of talk more and just make sure that I was able to kind of gain more than just attending classes and that part of life. So for me, Wheaton College helped me that way. In every class I attended, because of the small student to professor ratio, you had to answer questions. You were encouraged to ask questions, and in that part, you were able to grow more holistically, in my opinion. And more than that, I feel like one thing that liberal arts colleges offer in general is the freedom to kind of explore your interests, right? So because a lot of liberal arts colleges have this thing where in the first 2 years, you don't have to commit to your major. So in the first 2 years, you can just decide, attend classes, and in the process, learn a lot more about what interests you, where do you see yourself going into, what career is the best option for you. For me personally, in my first 2 years, I was able to learn a lot more about English and Spanish and maths and stats, along with my psychology and economics degree. And to be honest, that was very important to me, because I wanted to be able to learn new languages and be able to enunciate properly and write good emails when I go to work. So this way I was able to do that as well. And that was very, very helpful. And I feel like that's what a lot of liberal arts colleges do offer. More than that, something that Devesh sir also covered when he was talking is when it comes to small liberal arts colleges like Wheaton College, they also offer a lot of one-on-one attention, right? And in that way, I was able to have a conversation with President Hanno, see him walking around and just acknowledge that he was there, and he and just be part of the college journey and the college community in that way. You also get the opportunity of just creating your own clubs and attending dance classes and whatever you feel like, and that was really really helpful as well. The one thing is also that when it comes to liberal arts colleges is you can have double majors, right? You can have a psychology degree, and you can also have an economics degree. You can have a major and a minor if you feel like you're interested in more things where you don't want to commit to a complete major for it. You can also just make your own major if you feel like there is the major that you have gone through don't really fit your perspective or what you're looking for. You can just create your own major. And a lot of my friends actually ended up doing that. They ended up creating their own majors or double majoring or majoring and minoring. And in a way that kind of helped me realize that there is so many options and so many courses and classes and areas that you can pick and choose from. That was really, really helpful and kind of helped me grow as a holistic person. So I would highly recommend looking into that and seeing what interests you and what are you passionate about in the process of this. And all of this started because I became a part of the Next Genius community. And just starting with that, for me, when I was in 11th and 12th grade, I feel like I had a lot of like passions and ambitions and dreams, but where I lacked a little bit was guidance on how to go about it, like how to get into university or college, or how to start my journey there. And I feel like that's where Next Genius came in for me. I feel like when I applied and I did my first round of quizzes online and cleared those rounds, and was finally able to meet the team and get the congratulations email that you have been selected to pass on to select your own colleges. I feel like that was one of those moments where I felt confident that, oh my God, I can actually make this happen. And with the help of Next Genius, I was able to like decide what colleges I wanted and what was the best fit for me, and how I could start my own journey for college and things like that. And I feel like that's, for me, it was the most essential part, that Next Genius doesn't really stop at just getting the scholarship. I feel like that is the beginning of your journey. That's when you start your college and your experiences of being part of this Next Genius community. And once you get your scholarship and you start this journey, you will realize that you'll have so much abundant like mentorship throughout the whole process, right? You'll be able to talk to people like Devesh sir and Radha ma'am and Devata have like been part of like my whole college journey for this whole time, right? And that means like being able to get guidance on internships, getting guidance on job search and career options, and what kind of study abroad program that you'd like to attend. And I feel like that's like a big part of what Next Genius is for me. It's who I am right now. Like it's a part of like how I describe myself as a graduate from Wheaton College and as my career options start over here. So that is a big essential part for me. And that's where I would say Next Genius comes in. It'll be the mentorship that you'll need for through as an international student in America. I feel like that'll be the mentorship that'll be really, really helpful. Along with that, Next Genius also, like Devesh said, provides a great community of scholars. Like for me, I relied a lot on the scholar previous to me, Anushka Agrawal, who was able to guide me through the process of like just getting into Wheaton and how and what to expect when I was there, and what kind of classes should I be looking at, what kind of like courses I should be looking at, and what groups I can join. And she was a great help to me. And I feel like as a scholar, I feel that it's definitely something great and valuable to have, just to know that there have been students previous to you who have gone through the same journey that you're about to go to, who can be there for you and share their experiences and their guidance throughout the whole process. And that's where I would highly recommend just like looking into who your past scholars were, emailing them, potentially connecting with them prior to joining any of the colleges and universities, because it's genuinely really, really helpful. And everybody is a really nice superstar, fun people, and they'll be happy to help you out there. Just like shifting some gears into going into like internships and work experiences. For me, as a graduate of a small liberal arts college like Wheaton College, we had career fairs and things like that, and that played a big role in for me to decide where I wanted to go and what was the area that I was looking for as my career options in the future. So I attended a lot of career fairs and just to see where I fit in, and I decided that ultimately healthcare was where I wanted to be at. And since then, I feel the way I went about it was just emailing a lot of people and talking to them. One thing I will recommend and highly suggest is cold email everybody you think who would possibly be interested in talking to you and giving you some advice about just jobs, where they work, their companies. And it sounds a little like informal, but it really, really does help to just send that one email, ask for a small 20-minute time in their calendar, just to like have a small conversation. It kind of like makes you stand out to them because it shows that you're interested. And at the same time, a lot of people are actually very, very friendly and open to having conversations about their journeys. And in this, we will learn a lot more about like the recruiting process and how you can kind of tailor your resume and your cover letter and your answers and questions to the company itself. So I would highly recommend just emailing people and just like setting up like small informational interviews of like 20 minutes is very, very helpful. More than that, I will also say that if possible, just make sure that you're looking for internships and occupying your summer and winter breaks, if possible, with some opportunities to learn and grow. That can also be through Next Genius. I know that I did an internship with Next Genius in my sophomore year, where I was able to teach and things like that. That was a big part of where I ended up, and a big part of me realizing that research and teaching is a big part of who I am as well. So I recommend doing that as well. A few other things would be just to make sure that you also use the college career services, because every college has great career services, and a small introduction, a small meeting with them can help you make sure that your resume and your cover letter is fitting the college description that you are looking for and the career description that you're looking for. So would I recommend doing that? LinkedIn is a great resource as well. I'm a big fan of LinkedIn. I definitely do use it a lot. And a lot of my career searches, a lot of the interviews that I got was through LinkedIn. So would highly recommend making a LinkedIn profile and just making sure that you're able to just talk to people through that. Other than that, I would also say that one thing that a lot of universities and liberal arts colleges in particular do offer is just the opportunity of connecting with the professors and just just developing that relationship with them. And in a way that is really helpful, because if you're looking for research positions or positions to just work at for the summer or the winter breaks, a lot of times professors on campus are doing research or are part of big projects that do need assistance. And in this way, you can be part of that, and reaching out to them and letting them know that you're interested is definitely a big part in how you can get an internship, or just a time to learn new things and just shadow people and gain from those experiences. So would also highly recommend doing that if possible. Just making sure that as and when you go through your college journey, you find professors who you connect with, who share the same career options or same passions as you, and making sure that you're making the most of that there. And in general, I would like to say this, that I feel like now, 1 year since graduation, I have realized that college is definitely amazing. It's definitely a place to enjoy, to learn, to fail, but also get up. And in that way, it kind of creates the person who you are right now. So just make sure that as you're going through college, just going through all these big decisions that are coming your way, that you also take a moment to step back and realize that this is a great achievement. You have just won the Next Genius Scholarship, and your life is going to just start into this new chapter of your life. And there are so many new things to learn, so many new things to see, so many new things to experience. So just take a moment to just realize that your life is just about to begin in a very different way, and things are going to be great from here. So yeah, I hope everybody really does enjoy their college experiences and becomes a part of this Next Genius community, and it's going to be a great new chapter of your life. Thank you.